The present simple. Verb forms. Most verbs in the present simple tense follow just two main patterns. One for most subjects and a slightly different one for third-person singular he, she, it. Affirmative, positive sentences. General rule for most verbs is base form of the verb, infinitives without to, for I, you, we, and they. For example, I work in an office. They live in Moscow. Add s or es for he, she, it, third-person singular. She works in an office. He lives in the center of the city. Spelling rules for verb endings in third-person singular for he, she, it subjects. Most verbs add s. Work, works. Clean, cleans. When a verb ends with ch, sh, double s, x, o, z, or double z, add ending es. For example, watch, watches. Wash goes to washes, miss to misses, fix becomes fixes, go, goes, waltz, waltzes, and buzz, buzzes. When a verb ends with a consonant plus y, change y to ies. Study becomes studies, fly, flies. If a verb ends with a vowel plus y, just add s. Play, plays. Stay becomes stays. To form negative sentences, we use do not, don't, or does not, doesn't, plus base form of the verb. I, you, we, they, plus don't, plus main verb. For example, I don't like coffee. They don't live here. For third-person singular, he, she, it, add doesn't and a main verb, no s on the main verb, please. For example, she doesn't work on Sundays. He doesn't eat meat. There are some common mistakes that Russian speakers make here. We often simply say, she not work or not works on Sundays. Those are wrong. We need to use auxiliary verb doesn't in the present simple negative. Or sometimes we overdo it and say, she doesn't works. Also wrong. Doesn't already carries the s. She doesn't work on Sundays is the correct option. Questions. Interrogative form. To form questions in the present simple, we use do, does, plus subject, plus base form of the verb. For example, do you speak English? Do they know the answer? Or with question words, what sports do you play? When do the holidays start? Or for third-person singular, he, she, it, we use does, plus he, she, it subject, plus verb. Remember, no s on the main verb. For example, does she like tea? Does it rain often here? Or with question words, when does the lesson start? Or why does she like this book? Avoid common mistakes with questions. You like tennis or she want to come are not the correct questions in English. You need to use auxiliaries, do, does, to form questions. And also, do not add s to the main verb with he, she, it in questions. Does already carries s. Cause she likes tea? Wrong. Does she like tea? Correct. There are some special cases and exceptions. Modal verbs can, must, should, and others do not change in the third person and do not take auxiliaries do or does. She can or can't swim. Not she can swim or she doesn't can swim. He must go now. He mustn't go. And not he musts go or he doesn't must go. Can they help me? Not do they can. Should she buy you ice cream? Not does she should buy you ice cream. The verb to be is irregular in the same way that we don't add do and does to the sentences with to be. It also has three forms instead of two. Am for pronoun I, is for he, she, and it, and are for all plural pronouns, you, we, and they. I am happy. She is happy. They are happy. Affirmative. I'm not tired. She isn't tired. And we aren't tired. In negative. The questions are, for example, am I late? Is he late? Are you late? Remember, pronoun, you can mean both one person and many people in English, and there's no difference between polite and informal speech. Verb to have is also special. We say has and not haves in third person singular with he, she, and it. For example, she has a car, he has a dog. You can also say she has got a brother or he has got a sister. So, here are your present simple verb forms. Remember, practice makes perfect, and we'll see you in the next video.